One of the first things that made me fall in love with weaving was seeing the weave room in college, seeing all the shelves full of yarn in every colour of the rainbow, in lots of different textures, fibres, etc. People have quite preconceived ideas of what weavers produce. I've always tried to make work that surprises people and pushes expectations. The breadth of my practice has meant I created fabrics for all sorts of different outcomes, working in different materials and different processes, but the continuing theme is the graphic use of colour. I think that's the key thing that helps people recognise my work, whether it's a jacquard woven artwork or a blanket or one of my acrylic sculptures. It's that use of colour. So there's been lots of bodies of work that have explored sort of 3D effects, unwoven, deconstructed ideas. But I had some funding when I moved back to Wales to set up my business to explore an idea of encapsulating structures in acrylic. I undertook an artist residency with a casting company to learn the process. The work all evolved out of a really experimental year that I spent with them, trying out lots of different processes and ideas and aesthetics. The work that I primarily produce now I call the Loose Threads series. These are seemingly unwoven threads captured in the centre of acrylic resin cubes or rectangles or panels. They're meant to be reminiscent of an unwoven warp. So you see the threads stretched out in front of you on a loom, and it's about capturing that moment before they're put under tension and woven into a cloth. The process of threading up a loom can be quite visually beautiful. The yarn all needs to be measured and tensioned and ordered in preparation to make whatever it is you've planned. I've always just loved the beauty of the threads crisscrossing each other on the loom. One of the lovelier discoveries was realising just how internally reflective the acrylic can be. The textile is always just captured in the centre of the piece, but you'll see perfect mirror images of it on the outer planes, which change when you alter the angle of your gaze. I had no idea that was going to happen. That was really exciting. When people first see my work in gallery context, they are confused by what they're looking at, but I quite like that. I enjoy surprising people with the work that I produce. I do really enjoy watching people look at my work and trying to work out what it is they're looking at. In some respects, the idea of encapsulating textiles and resin is a bit of a conflict. I still see people trying to touch the textile when they see the work in sort of gallery exhibition spaces, but it didn't actually occur to me at the very beginning. It was very much a visual thing that I was wanting to explore. I'd quite happily been a perpetual student. I enjoy learning, I enjoy finding out new things, I enjoy pushing the woven textile discipline into new areas. Whilst I was seriously outside of my comfort zone, because it is actually quite a scientific process, mixing up the components of the resin, the dramatic sort of results that I was getting made it all very much worthwhile. It was a very stimulating experience. I just think there's endless ideas and permutations that I can try out, so I'm yet to get bored of it.